A Seattle school is implanting IUDs into their 6th grade girls without permission from their parents and without even notifying their parents. So how many years in jail are these school administrators getting for this outrageous behavior? None. Unless, of course, they slip in one of those sugary soft drinks for their students during recovery time in the nurse's office, because Coca Cola is contraband in those schools. But it's not just IUDs. Public schools are now confidentially administering hormonal implants, the pill and other forms of birth control, some of which cause the babies to be conceived but spontaneously aborted. And these are being given out like candy, while darkly ironically, candy and sugary drinks are banned from these schools. And just who is responsible for this clandestine operation? You and me and other U.S. taxpayers who sadly and unwittingly are funding a division of Medicare called Take Charge that does these things. And while we're working 2 jobs to put food on the table, by the end of the school year, our child could have aborted several of our grandchildren without our even knowing we had any. In addition to these horrible side effects associated with these contraceptives, including uterine perforation and infections, what about the rights of the tiny preborn babies? Don't they have a right to live once they're conceived? Sadly, we now live in a socialistic, humanistic, former constitutional republic where godless humanists administer selective rights and they decide who has superior rights and whose are inferior. When there are conflicting rights, such as First Amendment right of religion versus the so-called rights of homosexuals, the First Amendment loses. And in the case of a 6th grader's so-called right to take birth control without parental approval, the baby's right to life becomes null and void, as school-administered abortifacients snuff out the life of the tiny, newly formed baby inside the mother's womb, in this case, mothers who are in the 6th to 7th and 8th grades. Oh, but at least these young moms are eating right. No candy, no sugar, no problem. You wouldn't want them to be unhealthy in case someday they choose to have a healthy baby. Parents, please take your children out of public schools, quit that extra job or 2, homeschool your children, and raise them right.